Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
Welcome in, everyone, on this Saturday night. We've gotten all the strong storms out of here. Things are on the up and up, and I'm telling you, some of the most beautiful sunsets that we've been seeing this evening. Hopefully, we'll capture some of these with our cameras here. Yeah, the severe threat has dropped off, and boy, we had power outages. We still got some power outages showing up in Gibson and parts of Crockett County. So hopefully they'll get those on pretty soon. I know they're out working hard trying to get everything back up. We had trees down throughout the area, had some power poles literally just snapped off there near Humboldt. But the reports are still coming in, but it looks like just lots of sporadic areas where we had trees down. And of course, here in Medina, we had some damage right here too. Tree limbs down and so forth. So just use caution traveling out if you're going out on the Saturday night trip this evening. All right, well, we've got no watches or warnings as far as any severe watches or warnings. Those have all expired. Look at that sunset. Yeah, just in time right here in Savannah, 73 degrees, and most of the rain has already left the area. We still got a few showers out there, but things have really winded down. You'll see that on radar here in a moment, but capturing a wonderful looking sunset there here in downtown Parsons. I see somebody walking across the parking lot there. It is 75, and so pretty good comfortable temperature out there too after the rain has kind of cooled things down. 73 in Memphis with a light to west-southwest wind about 8 miles per hour. Still some wet streets there, but oh, here we go. Right here at Kenton, check this out. Beautiful sunset showing up right there. We've seen a lot of these on the weather cams as we kind of pan around there and look. Temperatures have really dropped off though, thanks to the rain cooled air. We're in the low to mid 70s, and the winds, they have pretty much been out of the west and the southwest as high as about 15 miles per hour. But thankfully the severe threat has been winded down. Still a few showers out there on radar though. You can see just south of Savannah over towards Walnut Grove, we've got a little shower here in the 8 o'clock hour. We've still got some rain, as you saw in the weather cam picture, Memphis up to Munford, but just some general showers right there. Nothing that looks too terrible, especially after what we've seen earlier today. All the strong storms and anything that starts to look severe, that's off in parts of northwest Mississippi where that lightning is. Parts of northeast Mississippi, northwest Alabama. So we're faring up pretty good. We do have that low pressure still coming through, so we're going to continue to keep a chance of rain in here, but things are going to be improving. In fact, here's a look at tomorrow's weather map. We'll still have a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder around about 50% odds. All the severe threat is going to be south of us, but we'll start to bring in some sunshine with that strong area of high pressure. And as that cold front slides to the southeast, that's going to allow us to start to become a little more stable in our weather patterns. So we'll start to see a few glimpses of sunshine heading into Sunday, and the rain chances will start to drop off there into around the starts of next week. Severe threat for the rest of tonight, it's 1 out of 5. The larger threat, the 2 out of 5, has been shifted down into Mississippi. I don't think we'll see anything else. Now tomorrow, you can see we're completely out of that severe risk. And then as we zoom in here, let's go back, take a look at the rest of this evening. So a little slither of south parts of Fayette and Shelby County still included. The Storms Prediction Center says, hey, we're watching. It still could be a severe storm brush through there. Then the lesser 1 out of 5, they've decided to keep that over West Tennessee for the rest of tonight. And as we look at Futurecast, you'll see not all the rain is done. Now you can see right in here, winding down, we're into the morning hours, early morning. So still a few hit or miss showers out there, rumbles of thunder, and then headed into Sunday, a scattered storm here and there, but much, much less concentrated than what we have dealt with this afternoon. So things are slowly getting better for us as we continue into the second half of the weekend. Rain chances for the rest of this evening, looking at our hourly forecast, you can see will gradually drop from that 50% right on down to about the 10 to 15% chance as we head into 1 to 2 a.m., even down to about 5% as we get into the early morning hours, 5, 6, 7, right along in there into the morning hours. All right, let's take a look at our morning forecast. Waking up on Sunday morning, most of us will be rain-free, as some of you will be heading off to your to church service or maybe to your favorite restaurant. Looks mainly just a mix of clouds and sunshine to start off the day. All right, and then we'll see those showers and thunderstorms try to crank up a bit there in the afternoon, but I don't think we'll see near as many. In fact, the odds have gone down. We're at 40% now on Sunday, mainly just for some isolated showers and storms, meaning most of us will not get them in comparison today, where most of us did get them. Lows will go from 87 to 69 back to 85 on Monday. That's going to be pretty decent too. And again, still a chance of a shower or pop-up thunderstorm, but a little bit more towards isolated, 50% or less there. It ramps up a little bit on Tuesday with our next passing front, but that's going to guarantee us to stay in those 80s, upper 80s there, with some much better, less than 20% weather on Wednesday of an isolated storm, then mostly sunny on Thursday, keeping it in the upper 80s and overnight low 70s, and then we'll slowly jump back to the low 90s Friday and Saturday, which right now in the long term, this could still change, but it looks like a much more stable weather pattern. We're hoping we'll finally time it out to where we get the drier weather next weekend. We certainly deserve a drier weekend. The last few have been kind of lousy in the storms department, that's for sure. All right, guys, that's the latest. Things are winding down, other than a storm or a shower or garden variety storm here and there late tonight into the morning hours of tomorrow. That severe threat is continuing to drop. Take care. Have a great rest of the night, everyone.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.